Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Dwarven Goliaths.
You just start like that?
Yeah. We're here with a special guest.
Ed. Special Ed. I'm kidding.
Special Ed.
How are you guys? I'm Gerald. New here, but not for long, because I'm a newbie, and I'm going to stay.
Are you going to be...
Where are you? Introduce yourself. I don't know who you are.
I'm Raymond. You know exactly who I am.
Well, 26 people do.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Well, 106, actually.
Really?
At this point,
Combined. And they're most...
No, not
most-
combined.
No?
Watch one video. Watch.
The
Look,
first
I'll
one?
show you right now.
the first
There's
It's the
progress.
The first one had 96.
It's hit 100.
4 more people? I watched it 4 times. It's me. I'll admit it. It was me.
Why can't I see the? There you go. 110 people. have
110?
actually- Yeah.
How many
That's
times
a
have you
bit.
logged on and checked, though? About 10.
Well, I usually just check through the actual thing because it says
See,
it right
we
there.
hi-
Those always
We
lie,
hire
though.
people to just click the refresh.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Does it go up every
Yep,
every time.
it
So
that's
actually
not-
does.
That's not that. It doesn't work then. That's not right.
Yeah, we don't like it.
That's not how it
It's
works.
inaccurate.
Someone's
But
not watching you
okay,
every
but the
second.
other episodes that we have there, that's like lower views. Those are real.
Oh yeah.
Those are
Those
all
are
real.
real.
I've watched those ones as well.
Have you?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're enjoying our content.
I had to study up because I knew I was coming here and I don't want to be behind. So I had to study my bullshit. I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
That's blurred out. I'm sorry.
No,
you're good.
you can
No?
cuss. Yeah.
Bad words are fine.
But
It's just-
Patreon, they won't let us. If you cussed it.
No,
Are you sure?
Yeah, they will.
You have to blur them out though.
for Patreon.
Well, YouTube.
No, you can.
YouTube.
They'll
Well,
demonetize.
oh yeah, but we're not even at that stage yet.
Yeah, no, we can.
Yeah.
do that.
So we could cuss.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
bit, yeah.
We need to hit a certain criteria
You know what it is?
before we can monetize videos. What?
What the criteria is?
Oh, it's like some amount of subscribers and an average views of like
Some-
1,000 or something.
I wanted to know how many. But
I don't know. It's
Pacific
like 5.
Rim is at
500.
37 now. Our second episode.
Oh,
Pacific Rim, that's at 37
that's
now.
I really liked
That's-
that episode.
honestly, that's my favorite episode too.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah?
a good one.
Did you watch the third one with the whole group?
Yeah, there was too many voices. I couldn't understand.
Yeah,
that one
it
was
kind
hectic,
of hard.
man.
It was.
What about technical difficulties? Have you seen that one
I
yet?
haven't.
No, that's the newest one. That's episode
Okay.
4.
That's pretty
Okay.
good.
What
think that was
episode are we
pretty funny.
currently recording?
Currently recording, we are at 7. Yeah,
7.
7.
7? Ooh,
So
we're
we
almost
got-
at the point where I said we were gonna stop, which is next next episode. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
and we're not
Are
even
we?
stopping. No, we're not.
It's just we're done.
We're done.
We're
I committed
finished.
to 8, and that's it. That's
We
all my
get-
contract said.
We make 8, and then we get that trending, and we get like millions of views,
Duh.
and make people want to watch episode 9.
Yeah.
Never episode
Well, you
9.
gotta end it.
And
with
we
a
just
cliffhanger.
skip it. We go to 10.
But what if
Never
we,
have
Damn
enough.
it.
what if we tell them that there is an episode 9, but we're just not gonna release it? That it's so good that the public can't get it.
Nah,
Make them want it even more.
I don't
That's
think
true.
they'll care.
I would-
That's the thing.
I'd want it.
So we got an average about 20 people watching our thing every time.
Yeah.
We
That's
need.
not bad.
I think I want to try to work on how to get it out there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
even if it's like, hey, give me a shout out or
Dude, I have
something like that.
I have PewDiePie's number on my note. I'll call him.
Oh.
You guys could collaborate. I'm smart.
Okay,
I have his number.
that's a good idea.
You won't do it.
I will. He's busy now. He's in Russia.
Is he?
I don't know. Might
He-
be. He's on
No,
vacation.
he's in like. Is he?
Yeah.
He's not on vacation.
He's in Russia.
I don't believe you.
On vacation.
You know what? I was gonna look it up, but now I don't.
I don't. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
keep up with him.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Dang.
I'm not even subscribed.
You know how
to him
stupid I look.
Yes, he just hit like 60 million
Yeah,
subscribers.
that's-
61
I'm
million
subscribed,
subs-
and I don't even watch any videos of his.
I'm not
I'm
subscribed.
not subscribed either. That's why I'm saying, like, how does he
Damn.
have that? No one.
You could
no
get
one has.
61 million and 2.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's actually close
Yeah.
to 2.
You
Like-
guys need a face camera. That's what he has on you guys. Got
Do
your
you
beat.
think that's what?
That's exactly what it is.
I don't
I'm
think the
telling
people
you
wanna
guys.
see
I
us,
want to
though.
see you guys talk. You guys.
True. But you know what the best part about this is?
What?
It's that
You don't get to see your ugly face.
yeah, that
And
and say someone that's not from where we are who knows us personally
Mhm.
watches this, they're gonna have to make a face up for our voices.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, you have a very deep and like radio-ish voice.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Mr.
It's a
Wingard
very
told
nice
me.
voice.
Is
blushing
it?
now. You can't see it because there's no camera, but I'm blushing.
But they'll imagine
I
someone
think-
with
oh,
a
that was
really
your-
deep voice.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
your
a
voice
real
is
man.
pretty deep.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Damn, he's making fun of you, Ray.
Me?
On myself.
Oh.
Oh.
But yeah, that's one thing I like about not having a face cam yet.
Yeah.
And it's been seen of like YouTubers like H2O Delirious. He
Oh.
had.
Do people still watch him?
Yeah, dude.
That's
Actually, they
disgusting.
do.
That's disgusting.
And he just doesn't have a face cam.
No.
You know how many people want to see his face?
I want to see his face now, and I don't even know who he is.
Exactly.
I remember caring for like the first like 3 videos, and after that, I was done.
Alright. I used to watch all those like gaming channels.
All his GTA's, dude, and all his
Him and Vanos.
yeah.
But
Nos
then out of
Van.
nowhere, there was just a wave of 14-year-olds, and I was just like, oh no, this is bad. So I stopped.
It's because their parents are finally letting them on YouTube to watch
Everybody's
better
doing YouTube.
or different content. Yeah,
There's
they
so
are.
many.
You know what's not
So many.
used? And I
What?
don't see why it's not used.
What?
The parental settings. It's never used. Like even like
It's
as
there,
simple
just
as like an
not
Xbox. You as a parental setting, you can set it to they only play 3 hours a day.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
you can.
timing?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow.
And like with literally everything else, but no one uses it.
No.
It's because parents aren't caring anymore.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, he's gonna see fucked up shit. That's
And
it.
then
That's it.
You're just on YouTube looking at like lullabies, and then out of nowhere there's a dead body somewhere, and then just
Yeah.
And some titties, probably.
jumps, man.
Yeah.
YouTube has some crazy shit that they don't find.
They do. They do. I've found them.
And they want to
They
demonetize
can't
everyone
find
else's. You know what I mean?
Huh?
They just want to get rid of everyone else's video.
Yeah,
Just
the
because
ones that people see,
Yeah.
the hidden. Well, like I feel like there's a video out there right now that has a shit ton of nudity and has
Yeah.
like 1,000 views.
I
More than
find it.
likely.
I
I
saved it. It's
don't-
my watch later. I saved it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Show it to me right now.
You want me to?
No.
Okay.
I
So-
don't. What?
No, go ahead.
No, I'll let you.
No, go ahead. It's fine.
The Rock sucks.
The Rock.
He
I'll say
does.
it.
No, it's dropped. Definitely. His like fame.
Rock the Dwayne Johnson. No, well, he's still
Wait, hold on.
pretty high up in Hollywood. What do you want? What do you?
Say that again.
Rock the Dwayne Johnson.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you have it all there.
All
Continue.
the names
Okay,
are definitely
continue.
Remember Tooth Fairy?
Yeah,
That I do
that-
remember
I
Tooth
remember
Fairy.
that. Yep.
Well,
That dropped. That hurt him a little bit.
did it?
That got him into the whole.
That's what I first saw him.
In his
Really?
mindset.
I think so.
I'm sorry.
Was it?
Like not even wrestling.
Well, no, in wrestling.
Oh,
but,
in
like, that was his
movies.
first movie.
I feel
Was
like
it? No.
in
No, it was a Scorpion King.
There you
I know
go.
what it is.
That's
and then
where I
they
saw
then
him.
they did the CGI Scorpion King for the sequel.
That was
because
disgusting.
he couldn't be in it.
Journey 2.
Why couldn't he be in it?
Journey 2?
You haven't seen Journey 2?
No.
No.
Well, he's in that. Well, we'll just skip past it because you guys are idiots. Anyway.
Okay.
What's another Rock movie?
Another Rock movie. There's the Fast and Furious.
No,
That's
yeah,
This
he's,
one?
he's
That's
in
my
that.
plum.
Fast
Yeah.
5. Fast 5 is the best one. I like that one.
I mean, I like the racing because
Debatable.
it's Fast and
They
Furious.
they rob a bank and they
all
take the
about-
vault, but they switch the vaults underneath the bridge.
But I mean,
Really though, it's all about Tokyo Drift.
that is a good one.
Gross.
No, Tokyo Drift's a
Gross.
good one.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't have to.
It what?
The
If
It's
you're in
racing.
a series of movies, they need to make sense.
This one wasn't even in the series. It was just like
Yeah.
hey, this is more racing.
That's why it's.
That's why I didn't have a
That's-
number. It was just Tokyo Drift.
Exactly, because it was in essentially there's the whole timeline,
Yeah.
and then there's that little
Wait,
bump.
Tokyo Drift just happens.
Yeah,
It showed
that was
uh,
filler. It had Vin Diesel in
It
it.
And
had
that
Vin Diesel
And then the
in it,
Chinese
come
guy,
on.
he came from that one. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
he
he
came
dies.
from-
But think
Yeah,
about
so
it.
what? They're not allowed.
If it's essentially Buffer,
Uh-huh.
but that's an extra movie that they have that has more racing in it.
It's gross.
It helped.
No one watches it.
I liked the first one was okay.
First
No,
one was-
you know the first one.
I don't
liked.
remember the first one honestly.
You don't?
No.
It's
I-
it's strictly about
there's
street
just-
racing. It's really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what the whole series is supposed to be.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
now there's
supposed to be
now
about,
there's
but-
8.
Fast 5 though, they steal a vault in Rio. That's great. And the
Where
Rock's
did
chasing
it? Where
him
did
down.
it come
What
from?
happened
Like
in the 7?
in
What
what
happened in
I
7?
honestly lost track from 6 to 9.
was
They're
there
all
a
blur.
moment? The whole thing's a blur for
There's a
me. I just know
9?
there's a
I'm
lot of
pretty
racing.
sure.
No, I
it's
think
not. Figures 8.
they're making
the fate
8.
of the Furious.
Yeah.
Their
Damn.
Wait, no,
their
is that the,
wordplay is on point.
did
That's
they
where
already
what's
make
his
that,
face
or is
died,
they
right?
gonna make it?
No, it's already made.
Oh, okay, so they're yeah.
And they're gonna have a Rock spin-off movie.
Oh,
whatever,
what the
with his character.
That's
Do you think at any moment in that series there is just one like they just snapped like we're gonna start stealing vaults and we're gonna start messing with the military?
I'm trying to think which one it was.
I can't
think
wait
it was
until
the
they
fifth.
all just die. Like they're just gonna go too deep into like. like the government.
They're gonna go into space. I feel like they're gonna
They
mess
need
with.
to go into space
If
now.
not
steal
space,
what?
if
And
not
steal what?
The moon. Duh. What's this?
Okay, no, hold on. If they're not gonna
What about
go
Mars?
into space,
That's so far.
they're at least gonna go into the stratosphere to where there's
have
like
to
a
go.
zero gravity scene. I can see it.
Zero gravity scene. I mean, they've had those pretty much with the cars.
Yeah,
jumping
just
out of-
falling out of shit
in
and
a
whatnot.
parachute. What kind of car gets a parachute? Out of a hell. I mean, it's a good scene, but it's stupid.
Yeah, no,
It
it's
got really ridiculous
it's-
after like 4.
too
Yeah.
exaggerated.
Honestly,
Where's the racing? There's no racing in it anymore.
4 ended with Dom going to jail after
Yeah.
they've been racing. It should have
Was
ended. Honestly,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
it
yeah,
should
yeah,
just
yeah.
end there. He went to jail. That's what happens when you race in the streets, kids.
But what if they do a full circle? Like they go to space for the next movies, and then the last one is just them settling down and racing.
Drinking Coronas.
Yeah,
Dude,
That's the dream.
back to the original, right?
Yeah.
We're back
Exactly.
to number 2, 3.
I don't
You know,
know.
whenever Vin Diesel came in, I think it was like
It
the
was
second
3. It was. When did he come in?
one. I think it was the second one, wasn't it?
Who was in the first one then?
It was just
What?
It was
No,
just a white guy and a
no.
black guy.
No, that was the second one. That was the second one.
Wasn't it?
Tyrese Gibson.
Vin Diesel was in the first one.
Was he?
Yeah,
Of course he was. He's
and
the
then
Hallmark
Paul
of that
Walker was
franchise.
the
don't remember.
cop undercover.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
the second one then, the one I'm thinking
You're
of.
thinking of the second one.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
With
See, these are good
Oh,
movies.
that's right, yeah.
But I can't remember any of them.
Just remember
Yeah.
Vin
I'm
Diesel,
just-
that's it. That's all you
I'm
need
just
to
sitting
know.
here looking at you guys like, is it 2 or 3? No, it's he's in this one. Like, it's just all a blur.
It's too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. Do you remember how his, I don't know, remember if it was his dad's or his grandpa's car, like that nice ass fucking old ass, what was it? I don't remember.
Vin Diesel?
Yeah, Vin Diesel's.
Oh yeah, that muscle car.
Yeah, that muscle car. That shit was dope.
It was
but it was
nice.
like a bad omen to that family or something. You remember that?
Yeah.
Where he's just like, everyone who drives it either crashes or dies or some shit like that.
I
And
didn't
was
know
just
Sign
like,
me
that.
up.
I didn't know
Am I
that.
right?
They're gonna
There's
start
curses
going.
now?
They're gonna start going into the supernatural.
That's what they needed all along.
They're gonna race ghosts. Bring
fucking-
Paul
he's gonna
back.
race his dad, dude.
Wow. Dude, race Paul. Hello.
That's what I
Oh
just
my
said. I just
God.
said.
I'm
I just
sorry.
said bring Paul back. Like,
Well, they
But-
should-
well,
his
story-wise-
brother, right? They can just CGI a little bit. Bring his brother. Come on.
story-wise, he's not dead, right? He just drove
drove
away.
away.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
just
drove away.
He
He
was
took
gone.
he
He's-
took a right instead of a
he's
left. That's
done.
what he did.
Yeah.
And then that really sad or nice song came on by
Yeah.
Wiz
It's
Wiz
sad.
Khalifa
I sang
and
it.
Charlie's Puths.
You.
Yeah, by those two. That was
Where-
a good song. That was got really famous
It
for a
was-
while. There.
What's the point
Outplayed.
of Charlie Puth?
Hmm?
He just came out of nowhere. Like that was the very first time I've ever heard of him.
Yeah.
And even now, I
Oh,
barely
really?
hear about him. Yeah.
Nah, dude, he's been singing for a while. And then again, he didn't blow up until probably that movie. But
Mm-hmm.
he's
sense.
been a while. He's been here for a while, or singing for a while, I think.
Underground.
Yeah, dude, he's like Eminem. Started from the bottom. Now he's
That's Drake.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I know, but Eminem started from the bottom too.
Did he?
Yeah,
He
right.
signed with Dr. Dre right away. That's not the bottom.
8
Good
Mile.
point.
Well,
But he
at the
did
time,
rap
it
in-
probably
sure,
was.
he
built
rapped in
his
the
reputation
undergrounds.
up to get a Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
But I guess.
Yeah. And then Dr. Dre just carried him all the way from there.
Good for Dr. Dre, dude.
Right?
He's
Was he with NWA?
I got a white guy on
Yeah.
my team. That's where he just got
he's top
even
5.
more.
He's top 5.
Who?
And Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre? Yeah, definitely.
Who's number 1?
Pac.
Oh
Oh.
no.
Snoop
I think it's all
Dogg?
about Lil
No.
Pump teaching
Okay,
Tupac
no.
how to rap.
Lil
Okay.
Pump,
Are
yeah.
you going go from 5 to 1?
5 to 4.
5,
Got it.
4. Yeah.
Wait, are we talking about rappers now?
I'm gonna
or-
talk about rappers
or-
right now. Eminem's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. He's not my favorite rapper,
He's not my favorite.
but he's my
rapper
favorite rapper's favorite rapper, probably.
Go from your top 5.
I don't know. You just put
You
me
don't
on the
know.
spot there.
Yeah. Well, you already had your hand
Okay.
out ready.
Who did I say already? Who have I been
Snoop
saying?
Dogg.
You
Snoop
said
Dogg.
Is he
in-
5?
No, he's 3.
Okay.
Snoop
he's
Dogg's number
3.
3. That's fine. I see
Pac
that.
is number 1.
Okay.
All right.
Dre's number 2.
Okay.
Then give me a Kendrick Lamar because I'm a big fan.
Yeah. As 4 or 5.
And an Ice Cube.
Nice. Gotta bring Ice Cube. in
Kendrick's
there somewhere.
really good.
Yeah.
I haven't heard him in a while.
What?
I don't
All of his
know.
albums
He was-
are great. He's
he
the greatest of our
made
generation.
That whole album for Black Panther,
Yeah.
which was a great album. Have you
That's
seen the
some
movie yet?
bangers on that.
That was a good
I
movie.
want to see that movie
It was
because
good.
of the album.
It's
Don't,
good.
Don't
I
lie.
haven't seen the album. I mean, I
Honestly,
haven't seen the movie.
no, that's
I
a thing
haven't
too.
seen the album.
In
either,
In
but
the
I've
movie,
heard the movie.
in the in the movie, you can hear like you can tell like, oh shit, I know who this is, and like
Yeah.
this is fucking good.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's
so I
good
have heard him pretty recently. Never mind.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was him. To be honest, I didn't care enough. I was watching the video. I mean, the movie.
Yeah.
There are some parts. Also, The Weeknd was in the movie too, or like song wise.
Weeknd?
Yeah.
Gross.
Oh,
Don't say
I was
that.
like,
It wasn't
when
that
did he
bad.
come into shot?
It was.
Which one is the song?
I don't know.
I know the song.
Bet.
I'm trying to think of it.
That's what I thought.
I
It's
can.
Pray for Me. I don't know how it goes though.
Yeah, no one
I can
does.
check.
I don't want to. Don't check.
I can
Do you
check.
like The
It's not
Weeknd?
worth it. No.
You like The
Thumbs
Weeknd? I like The Weeknd. I like
He's
his.
alright.
I like him singing. That's what I
I saw a mashup between him and Michael Jackson.
like. Mm.
Yeah, he sounds exactly like Michael Jackson.
Yeah. No, because they had the beat from one of his songs, but then they had the vocals,
That one. He sounds like Michael Jackson
Maybe.
on that one.
and they got the vocals from Man in the Mirror, and it was not that bad.
That's a good.
And then there's like
Yeah.
little like ad libs that The Weeknd would do, and it
Mhm.
sounded just like him. It's like, oh,
That's
Oh,
pretty good.
wow.
Well, I mean, yeah.
do you think someone can get that big, like Michael
Michael
Jackson?
Jackson
Michael
big?
Jackson
Yeah.
big.
Ooh, that's hard. Because
'Cause
some
I
of
was
those
thinking,
legends
like-
are still currently alive.
Yeah.
But he's
But
not. But
I'm
like
thinking
that.
like
Mm.
because The Weeknd, he sounds like him, and I mean he got pretty big in
The
some of his
Weeknd's
songs.
not gonna be the next Michael Jackson.
Exactly.
He's
That's what
not
I'm saying.
that
I'm
big,
thinking,
no.
what did he do wrong? Like who?
Well, I
needs
think
a
he went to his
haircut.
own. I think he went more towards his own style
Mhm.
rather than Michael Jackson's style.
Well, you
What the
don't
fuck?
necessarily have to go like I want to be the next.
You're
Michael
just saying
Jackson.
about getting big, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't. Think
Who's
he's gonna get that
big?
big? Who's big right
Kendrick.
And
He got
Drake.
sued. There's a thing I saw about him getting sued.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because in one of his music videos with SZA, I don't know,
SZA.
is that how you're supposed to say it?
now? That's disgusting.
I guess I never actually read the article, but I just saw the headline or like
Yeah.
a few videos about it, and it basically
stop
said
chewing
that there
gum?
was some.
I'm
Swallow
sorry.
it.
I can't swallow gum, but I'll throw it
Go and
under
throw
the
it.
table. And I'll stick it under.
You shouldn't do that.
Ready?
Wow.
What a baller!
You actually
dude.
made
Holy
it.
Shit.
I don't miss. Anyway, SZA is her name. Yeah.
Yeah, there was an artist who did some art, and I guess Kendrick and SZA, whatever, used the art, and I
Uh-huh.
guess she didn't want them to, so she sued or something. I don't
Oh
know.
damn!
I never read it.
fucked
I
up.
mean,
Would
there's
love
probably a
them
lot of more.
to use my art.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get big straight away.
Put your.
Just have
put your
Dr.
name
Dre
out there.
sign you. He signs everyone now.
Exactly. He signed the game.
There you go.
Who we talking about Dragon?
I guess.
Blinked out.
Oh, did you say Drake is getting big? That's disgusting.
He's big.
He is big.
He did because of that new song.
God's plan.
Yeah.
Is that what the fucking song is?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
about the bed and mom. That's all I know.
That's a-
That's the only
he-
part I think I would
That's what
listen
he's
to.
good. That's what he's good at. Making the hooks. Making
Yeah.
And then the rest of the song.
Radio song.
Just
I
plain.
mean, if you hear it,
Yeah.
his albums are horrible. Like they're not complete albums, like a Kendrick Lamar. They're just songs.
Have you heard the song J Rock made with Kendrick?
Which one?
I don't know. I
No
just
one
know the
knows.
music videos.
Yeah.
Kendrick in a tree.
Ah,
Wow.
Yeah.
I too have seen a Kendrick in a tree.
Have
Yeah.
you?
The zoo.
I'm
Yep,
sorry.
Twice.
3 times actually.
Oh,
Really?
no.
Yeah.
I haven't gone that many times.
I'm on thin ice.
The polar bears. Speaking of ice, the polar bears are never out. So
What?
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Man. You're fine.
Anyway, why do you have that Carhartt thingy on your head still?
I thought that was a Crunchyroll
Crunchyroll.
sponsor, dude. Shit.
Yeah.
Is it?
I thought it
What?
was.
Do you not like it?
No.
Should I take it off?
Yeah. Not if you have a camera for anyone to see you.
It's true.
I'm sorry. Do you know Antarctica is international?
I don't know what the fuck you're.
What does that
talking
mean? What does that mean?
Antarctica.
So you mean the
Like-
Undertaker can go there? Segway.
Where do you want to segue to? I mean,
The Undertaker, Antarctica.
It rhymes.
he was.
Who?
There's a rumor that he was dead.
Who?
The Undertaker.
I'll go through this.
Undertaker.
segment.
Didn't he
is.
die like 3 times?
Well, he's still dead.
Yeah.
He's the
What?
dead man.
Oh.
You guys are
Well,
still
no.
Well, no, I know that, but didn't he die on the ring 3 times or twice?
Like
or
for
something?
real?
The Ring?
Or like
The movies.
part of the storyline?
Like a part of the storyline.
He's been buried alive a couple of times, yeah, by his brother. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's great storytelling. But
How's
yeah.
Kane doing?
Isn't that like
Kane? He's still here.
Isn't that like a dangerous stunt though?
What,
Getting-
Kane?
No, getting buried.
I think,
Getting buried alive.
No,
I
it's
think he like went in the hole, and then there was like another hole to the side.
fine. No,
Oh, he
just
just
rolled that
rolls.
way.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a magic trick.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a magic. Pretty much, that's wrestling.
Or it's fake.
David
Yeah,
Blaine.
well, yeah, that's also
No,
wrestling.
dude. Wrestling. Okay, hold on. Let's get something straight.
Don't start me on wrestling.
No,
Do you
I'm
understand
gonna.
that?
We're gonna say.
I've been
We're gonna
watching
say something
wrestling
right now
since a
that's
wee
gonna
bab.
sort of. We need to mention it right away. We can't just work around it.
What?
It's real.
Yeah.
Don't.
It's
I
real to
never said
me.
it wasn't.
I
I
just,
watch it every week.
I just want to acknowledge
for the last
this so
15
whoever
years.
listens acknowledges it as well.
I'm just saying.
This is real.
The Undertaker stuff.
That's
is
some
fake.
scary shit.
Fuck the Undertaker.
It's all.
Give me a
about-
Triple H.
Ew, dude. Does
No.
anyone even like him anymore?
Randy Orton.
He's the biggest bad guy ever.
Is he?
Triple H.
Didn't
Of
he
course.
own
He
WWE
turns on everybody. Yeah, he owns the. He's a COO.
right now?
He doesn't own.
Or
it.
not
He's
anymore?
a COO. Yeah.
Damn.
There's a storyline
He's
to this
gotten
all,
big,
It's
right?
a storyline as well.
He's gotten
He
big,
married
huh?
Stephanie McMahon.
That's
That's real life.
Vince's daughter.
That's IRL.
That wait, like really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Real life. I mean, they played it into a storyline as well. He drugged her
Do you
whole
okay?
thing.
No,
in
how do you?
Vegas, and
sorry.
he was like pretending. They were like at a drive-in
Yeah.
wedding thing,
Oh.
and he was like
I didn't know that.
pretending to be her.
Now,
and
do
it was
you
a very
think
stupid skit.
It's because in real life they got together,
Oh,
that they
yeah.
got married. So then they're like, oh, we should make a storyline to it. Or
Yeah.
did they think, oh, we should
Let's
make a
start the
storyline,
and then they fell in love.
exactly.
I don't know, but I remember when that storyline happened. When she found out she was married to Triple H, she was angry. But now they're really happy, and like I think along the way she was like, "Yeah, I'm pretty evil, so we could be husband and wife now too." But
Oh, it's like an evil couple.
they're an evil couple.
Like
yeah.
villains?
Damn.
They're yeah. Triple H on his bio on Twitter says, "I play a bad guy on TV."
It's like Lord and Lady
Really?
Briarwood,
Yeah.
my guy.
Huh?
It's like Lord and Lady Briarwood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Spicy.
A little bit of spice there.
You don't even know who that is.
Ivanka Trump.
Nope.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Do you think like actors acknowledge? Well, I mean wrestlers.
I don't want to offend nobody.
Like acknowledging what they do out of character, like something on Twitter where he's like, "I play a bad guy." Do you think that's like too weird, or would you want to see him in that role continuously?
Because
It ended. That ended like in the end of the '90s. Really,
Oh, I
when
knew
the
that.
internet came around.
Yeah.
They really stopped.
Well, yeah, no.
I mean, for a
but
minute there, the Undertaker. They told the Undertaker to be himself, and he was a biker.
Yeah, well,
Remember?
everyone knew that.
Yeah, it was weird.
But do you think like there's ever a moment?
He even looked like a biker. Like
He,
let's be
in
real,
real
he-
life, he's a biker. They told him to be yourself. That's what they were doing, and so he just became a biker.
He looked like a biker.
He
Just
does.
like normally he looks like. Well, in the ring he looks like.
in the motherfucking ring.
He looks like a biker just like that.
Yeah,
Kane's
think-
brother, right?
Kane's brother. Yeah,
Kane's
older brother.
Do you think there's an actor out there, like not
Kane's ugly.
not just wrestling,
is.
but like in movies and stuff that you only see them in movies, like you never see them in
In
press?
the same role,
Not the same role.
like Flo from Progressive. She's not gonna be anything else other than Flo.
True. Was she in
Yeah.
anything else before that?
She might have been Flo.
Because I remember seeing those. I'm like, oh, I know who that is, but I just don't remember who
She just has
from.
a weird face.
You know what? I'm gonna
You gonna
look
look up
something
Flo?
up. Yeah, I'm gonna look up Flo.
What she's been in?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Gross.
I don't care.
but like I,
don't
feel
think
like
she's been in anything.
I don't think there's an actor out there who's just like done a movie and they're seen on like in the movie as this role, and
they
you don't see
stick
them
to it.
through TV. You don't see them in press conferences. You don't see them at red carpets. Like you only see them acting. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like because there is that whole like actors who want to be humanized or like remember we're people too or some shit like that.
Yeah.
What if someone went the total opposite end of the scale and
Just
was like
stayed acting.
you only see me as different characters
Wasn't
and
there
not
two
me as a
Flos?
person. I'm sorry.
Wasn't
No.
there two people that were acting as Flo?
I don't think so. It's that same white lady.
Are you sure?
That's the only
Two
one I know.
flows?
Yeah, like they're like one either quit or got fired something, and then they had to bring in another one.
I didn't know that.
I know that was.
There was an AT&T girl. Was that one?
Oh, it might have been.
I know that
one.
girl.
Or was
I
it-
seen
It was
her-
one of the
I seen her
commercial.
nudes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
The AT&T girl.
Yeah.
They're nice.
Oh, Stephanie Courtney
Oh.
is her name.
Stefano Canani.
She's a little creepy.
Wakanda.
No, that's fine. Let me see. Make sure to put that on the page
I don't know if I
so
want
people can.
I don't know if
So
I want.
people, well, people.
I don't know
will
if
see
I
it.
want
Let me
this.
see.
Let me see.
Oh no, she looks like a human. Well, this
What'd
is
you think?
well, no, because when I looked up Flo Progressive, it was just her in her suit smiling like a maniac.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
that's
with
what
this,
always
she
looks like.
actually looks human.
I wonder what's
Why-
her Instagram or whatever. Her personal account. I see her?
Oh, I
Okay, I don't want to see her then.
nope, too late.
Fuck.
She actually looks
Ew.
decent.
I don't think that's her, is it?
She looks a
Her
little bit
walking,
crazy.
yeah, that's her.
What's wrong with her face?
That's
Oh, it was
rude.
just blurry.
Just didn't load in yet.
I know.
But I'm about to see what other things she's been in. Because she looks familiar. Like, have you not seen her from somewhere else?
No,
Yeah.
Really?
I haven't.
What if I look and that's just her only role?
It is. She can't play anything.
I
How
don't think
long?
it's gonna be her only role, but I definitely think
8
Mm, it
years.
might
she's
be.
not gonna be known from anything else.
8 years at least she's been doing it.
Really?
I think.
No.
It's
Less than
2010.
that.
Blades of Glory?
Really?
She wasn't in that.
Just so she has
Where? Who? Which character? Excuse me.
the Fred movies.
Stop.
No one watched those.
John Cena was in one of those.
He was
No, I remember that. disgusting.
the Looney Tunes show. What the fuck?
Oh,
Celebrity Deathmatch. Do you remember those?
remember that game?
It was a game.
Celebrity Deathmatch?
It was a show on MTV.
Really?
Yeah.
You're showing it to you.
It was like
They kill
claymation.
people?
It
On
was
the game, you
claymation.
could really kill people.
They
Like the
better kill
celebrities.
people.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Carrot Top was on
Tenacious
there.
D. I'm looking that
She
up.
was on Tenacious
I'm
D.
looking. Yeah, I'm gonna. Look.
Excuse
I
me?
want screenshots of that. I don't believe it.
Ew, dude. This is why I don't get on
Okay.
Snapchat.
Stop.
Because people are vaping and stuff. You want to see it? I wasn't
Vaping-
joking.
No, I don't. Vaping's linked to cancer.
Isn't?
Yeah.
I thought cigarettes were.
Well, I mean, they both have
Same
to,
shit, right?
Yeah. I mean, just they're both linked. To
I don't know,
cancer.
man.
Damn, that guy's edgy, dude.
Break time, vape time.
Ew, dude.
Does he have a perm?
Yeah, yes, he does.
Good for him.
No.
My auntie has a perm. She has that same haircut.
She has the same haircut. My grandma has that same haircut.
Gosh.
Yeah, people need to stop doing that.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just looking at Tenacious D. I've gotten so far down that
Well,
it's
I
not
mean,
even showing her.
Tenacious D is everything, as far as I'm concerned.
You gonna sneeze?
I almost
Sneeze you, my child.
I almost did. It
Stop.
creeped up,
Just do
but
it.
it went.
already.
No, it's gone.
Do it.
It's gone.
Do it.
It's gone.
Do it.
Look at the
You
sun.
can't
Blink.
force a sneeze.
What's
Yeah,
the
you
name
can,
of
I
this
have.
podcast?
Dwarven Goliaths?
Oh.
Or DG.
Oh yeah. DG.
DG podcast.
What's a D&D? Dungeon and Dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your understanding? Like, if someone tells you Dungeons and Dragons,
What do
from
you
what
think
you've
of it?
heard,
No, what do you think of? Just
Like,
when you hear
what's-
What's the
Blizzard?
game? I don't know. I've never played it though. Wizards. That's what I think of.
Nice.
I'm gonna be honest.
those
You're
are
not
there.
wrong.
Yeah.
Are there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's play.
It's not. It's not that simple.
I have cards, dude. I'll do it right now. Let's play.
Damn.
Yeah. I have casino. I'm
I've-
Indian, by the
I-
way. Do we know do they know your ethnicity?
No, I don't think
no,
so.
I don't think
No?
so. I don't think
I feel like that's even better as a mystery too.
I'm part
You
Hispanic.
don't want to give them any ideas.
Part. My mom's native, so
real shit. I'm Asian, guys.
gross. Do you eat dogs?
I mean, depends on the day.
My grandpa said
There's
they-
there have been no.
That's
That's
a
always
racist
like
stereotype,
that's always like a
that's
funny
bad.
joke or
What?
like as a like a racist stereotype.
Yeah.
Everyone says. I've heard like there are teachers like Filipino teachers
Yes.
that are like no, they've told me that or like there's stories of just a student straight up telling a teacher like you eat dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like it's a joke, but they tell them straight to their face.
I've seen
That's
it
just
happen.
rude.
Yeah.
Can I name the teacher?
Kids-
No.
Can I tell the story right now?
I'll just cut the name.
Miss
Okay.
Mhm.
Make sure to cut that.
someone
Yeah, I
told
already
her to go eat the dogs or whatever.
Damn.
And she just looked at them and smiled because she knows that she's smarter, probably, right?
She's
Well,
above
most
that.
likely.
I mean, there's a kid. There's some weird little
Was it
boy.
some like
Yeah.
tells her
weird
that.
ass freshman?
Yeah, I think.
it's disgusting.
I'm not sure.
Who do you? Okay, no, you got another class recently, right?
Yeah.
And are there a bunch of little kids there?
They're
Bunch
they're
of-
juniors, yeah.
You're a
Little
junior.
kids. Well, not little kids.
Yeah. They're a year behind.
Any
us, but-
freshmen in that
No.
class? No?
No.
You're good.
I don't see any sophomores or freshmen.
Dude,
at all.
I saw a freshman the other day. It scared the shit out of me. I felt like I was gonna punch it.
Yeah.
It's just that natural impulse.
She tried to bite you. It was a boy.
Don't know what it was. To
Yeah,
be completely
yeah.
honest.
Don't know
Exactly.
what
I
it
know what
was.
you feel. I
With
know what
this
you
day
feel.
and age, 2018.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Don't know what anything is
Yeah.
anymore. You can like.
2018. Wow. Can you imagine people listening to us in the distant future?
Yeah.
They're
It's
gonna be like,
2018
wow,
right now.
these guys.
These guys are fucking weird.
Yeah, they're like, they don't. These guys don't know what they're talking
The
about.
fuck's Fast and the Furious.
Those-
Dude, I can't wait
Those
for
are
that day.
vintage.
Like Vin Diesel, he passed away already. What the fuck?
Exactly. Do you think another thing too? I was in the car with my brother and my grandpa, and my brother was playing old music,
Yeah.
And my grandpa recognized it, and he was like, "Oh, this artist or whatever," and he was talking about him. He talked about how he died, and
How
like,
the artist died.
yeah. Do you think that we're gonna have that?
Yes.
We're gonna have that memory of like,
I
oh,
honestly
this
can't
is
wait
how.
for some of these big movie stars and artists to die.
Yeah.
So we can see what the next generation
Well, I
of
just want
movie
to see
stars is coming up.
what happens after.
Because then another thing, we're gonna be like that, the elderly, where like, say you have a grandson and he's like playing Kendrick Lamar, and you're like, oh, I remember he got in a car crash. That was some crazy shit, and it's just like,
Then when,
it's
yeah.
just a memory that sticks with you. You know? What I
Yeah.
mean?
yeah,
It's all it's like if you think about it, we grew up with certain actors and they're already pretty old by
Yeah.
now. So and they're gonna stop.
Jennifer
making movies, and
Aniston.
and they're gonna eventually just get old and die. And we're gonna
Bruce
be,
Willis.
Then who's gonna be that next Bruce Willis? You know what I mean? Who's
don't
gonna be
know.
that
Owen
next?
Wilson.
I don't think. Well, that's the thing. There are some actors that are like, no one's gonna be another Bruce
The
Willis.
new
There-
Mission
no
Impossible.
one's gonna make another Die Hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, good point.
I feel like Tom Cruise is just gonna live forever.
Good
through,
for Tom Cruise.
through surgery, and he's just gonna keep doing Mission Impossibles.
He should.
He's
There-
gonna look like a piece of plastic by the last
He
movie.
will. There was one of the, not the one that's coming out, but I think the most recent where he was like hanging off a plane and it goes off.
Which wasn't that like 2 movies that he hanged
I
off
don't-
a plane?
I
like
don't
2
know.
movies?
Pretty sure that's on every scene.
Well,
It's
It
just
was
him
a large,
constantly
like a
holding onto-
military C-130 just going on a runway. He just runs and grabs the door, and he just goes
okay,
up
I know
with
what
it.
you're
Like
talking
nothing.
about, yeah.
Yeah, and like, I like that's exciting. Like that's an action movie,
yeah,
and I wanted to see it, but there's just so much of them.
I haven't seen any.
That's the
Mission
same thing with like
Who's gonna be the next?
I've
like-
seen the beginning of the first one where it's like the dun dun dun, dun and he like goes down.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Excuse me. That's
I thought
it?
he was singing
I-
the Black Panther.
What about 007?
I mean, Pink Panther.
Pink Panther?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I haven't watched that movie in a while.
The Black Panther.
No.
No, Pink.
No, but yeah, just that one scene where he's going down in the white room. Like, after I saw that, I was like, okay, that's the movie, and then I just stopped watching.
Pretty much, they're all the same.
Yeah,
And
they
I
really
haven't
are.
seen any.
Bad guy stealing something or doing something bad.
And
He's
then-
gonna go and beat him.
And then the
That's
good
it.
guy is fighting the bad guy while they find out that the good guy that they work with are also bad,
Yep.
and who they work for are bad.
You gotta find out who the rat is.
And then the good guy is always doing cool tricks, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's about it. That's an action movie.
And it makes a lot of money too, so they know
Yeah.
what they're doing.
And then when you can add nice CGI in there, that's
Yeah.
always cool.
Who did Top Gun? Top Gun was a good movie.
Top Gun,
Yeah,
Gun Top.
they played volleyball in the beach with aviators on.
Wow.
I've done that.
You
Have
a
you?
beach?
I've never gone to the beach, but I've done it. And you can't prove me wrong.
That's true.
See?
Take your word.
Thank you. What are you doing?
Sorry, the papers.
Folding?
Yeah, I don't know
Oh.
why.
Unfold it.
I'm sorry.
Unfold it.
There.
Boom. Fixed. And then
So
just
I'm
gotta
just-
keep your fingers
Yeah, I'm
in
just
further.
not gonna move.
Donald Glover's the next Tom Cruise.
Is
Bet.
it?
Yeah.
Do you watch Atlanta?
No.
I've only seen like 2/3 of the first season.
Uh-huh.
Second season's already starting, but it's a good show.
What is
I
it
like it.
about?
It's about Atlanta
Mm.
no, it's Donald Glover plays, I guess some
Himself.
like music
Better.
a music producer
Ah,
or in a sense or like a manager
okay.
because his cousin
Is
raps.
Oh.
His name's Paperboy.
gross.
Yeah, and
SoundCloud rapper.
yeah.
Ugh.
And so it basically, Paperboy gets bigger and gets on the local radio and he starts
Uh-oh.
growing.
¿Qué dice?
And
shit, dude.
yeah, and Donald Glover's character basically manages the whole deal and helps him. And
Is he evil? Who's
No.
the evil character?
I don't
I
know
need
if
some
there's
evil character.
characters. I think it's just showing Donald's
The antagonist
portrayal
and the protagonist.
on-
Give me
The
that.
antagonist is
I
the
think
best.
the antagonist is the real world in Atlanta because he shows
Damn.
he supposedly like
That
a
went
lot
deep.
of it was of like, oh, this is how shitty things are, like the shitty circumstances some people go through.
Yeah.
And then at one point I think it takes a 180 and then there was like one episode that was like a bunch of commercials. It's like one of those skit or like montage episodes.
Uh-huh.
Something like Rick and Morty where they go through memories and stuff and it's just funny skit after skit.
Yeah.
It was like that.
Mhm.
And almost made no fucking sense. So, like some of them are pretty funny.
Yeah.
And then this new season, I guess, was supposed to take inspiration from some cartoon or like some
Bet it's Rick and Morty.
No, it's
Bet.
no, it's like
Bet.
just some comedic inspiration,
Oh,
and yeah,
someone's gonna copy off of Family Guy again.
not just skits. No.
What?
I'm sorry.
No, I didn't listen.
And then he's Lando, and the new Han Solo.
Really?
I'm
Really?
looking forward to that. Yeah, Lando Calrissian.
Interesting.
Ooh. He's
Really nice.
isn't he Simba?
Yeah, he's also Simba.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward
And-
to that one too.
In I think it was the
The Lion King.
Grammys where he performed.
Yeah.
There's a song that he was singing, and then a little kid came up and he was singing with him.
You picked
And,
him
like,
up.
No, you didn't pick him up. No, but they were just sort of. It was like hitting high notes or like just that long vibrato or whatever it's called.
Uh-huh.
It was just both of them going back and forth. That kid is supposed to play young Simba, and he's gonna play Simba.
Oh, older Simba.
Who's
Yeah.
gonna be the next?
Fighting Scar Simba.
Oh shit.
One of the hyenas is Eric Andre.
Really?
I'm
Makes
really
sense.
waiting
Makes
forward
sense.
to that.
I
He's
wanna
the
see
he's the
that.
funny looking one,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
And I think
right? Beyonce is Nala.
Keegan
Is
Michael
she?
Key,
Yeah.
he's gonna be a hyena. I
Yeah.
think. And James Earl Jones is gonna stay
When does
Scar.
that movie come out?
I don't know.
We'll just wait for it.
I thought Shrek, the fifth one, was supposed to come out this year.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I heard about it.
There's
like,
just
2
so
years
many
ago.
though. That's the thing. We're talking about Fast and Furious. We're talking about Mission Impossible. We're talking about Shrek 5 already. Like
Yeah.
there's just so many like continuous like 8, 6 like
It's because
I love Shrek.
originality isn't a thing anymore.
we need originality.
From what?
What's
Make
you know
a
what's
movie right now.
I'm not gonna make a
Giant
movie.
squid eats turtle.
The original.
that sounds like a sci-fi
Giant
movie.
squid eats giant turtle. No,
I got
giant.
A
Like a
tornado
Godzilla type
full
thing?
of sharks. Sharknado.
Damn.
I know.
Got you.
I just said it, but it's not. Or Tor Shark. or
That's what I
something.
was thinking.
Tor
Okay.
shark?
Of like Tark or something
Tark?
like that.
Have you seen
Tor.
Shark Tales?
Yes.
Yeah, I have.
Will Smith.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That was I like that
It's a
when I was
funny
younger
movie.
anyway.
Remember the episode with not the episode,
Episode?
but the scene where they're like betting on the horses.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember.
And the chick fish comes up.
Well, the
swoops him.
the seahorse trips,
Oh yeah.
and then the Will Smith's like, "Who in the halibut trips underwater?"
What the fuck?
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I only remember one scene. I think it's when the shark was like with all the other mob sharks.
Uh-huh.
It's like, I'm done being a shark. I don't want to be one. Or
When
like,
he's,
I don't want to
He's
eat
pretending
fish.
to be a dolphin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that too.
Or he sprays himself and he's like, I don't know. He sings a song. It's stupid. I don't want to sing.
And then
Yeah.
the very last
But-
scene where they're at the car wash, and then that song's playing.
Or
Working at the car wash. That one?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that was at the beginning.
Was it the beginning?
That was the beginning.
I thought it was the ending too.
I don't remember.
Celebration.
I
It's
know
a
that-
celebration song.
They probably sang one at the beginning and at the end.
Just play it twice. Same scene.
Yeah. There you go.
they
Well,
faked the tiger's, not the tiger. Why am I saying these random animals? The shark's death. Because he's what is he? He's a shark slayer.
Yeah.
That's how he becomes
Oh, yeah.
popular.
Yeah.
And then the other shark, he doesn't want to be a shark or something anymore. He's like, well, I need to die, and I need to kill a shark. So let's team up.
Yeah, I
And then he's
remember
like, "You had me at hello." When he's celebrating, it's a
No.
good part.
I think
Yeah.
I need to rewatch this.
You need
movie.
to.
Yeah.
You
I
need
remember. I remember. It was really good. I remember really liking it when I was younger.
It's a good one.
And I like how other fish were like there was a taxi fish, and
So complex.
and I didn't know how that worked. I didn't know if the fish got inside that fish,
Yeah.
or if that fish just would swim alongside that fish, or that fish would just like lay on top of that fish and then the fish.
There
would
are
swim.
some
I don't
fish
know.
that eat off of other fish, and they sort of like cling onto them.
Yeah, but that's a certain kind of fish.
Those are stupid. Those are always with like the sharks.
Yeah.
Those fish swimming
Sharks
on
and
the side of
whales.
Sharks.
Sharks and wahalas.
You're a whale, dude.
rude.
Whale of a good time.
Damn. Nice.
I remember I went up for a high five from you once,
Uh huh.
and you moved your hand
Yeah.
as I swung.
Yeah.
That hurt. Damn.
Ric
Got
Flair.
you. You didn't do it.
Ric Flair.
Who's gonna be? Think about it. Who's gonna be the next Nicolas Cage?
Oh.
No, well,
He's getting up there
I
in
don't
age
know.
too.
Well, no, that's the thing, because Nicolas Cage is just known for being crazy,
Yeah,
like
well,
not
yeah.
making sense.
Yeah.
I feel like, I think,
I know who.
Who?
Owen Wilson's little brother. What's his name?
Fuck, I
My
didn't-
super ex girlfriend.
oh, that guy.
That guy's the next
Wait,
Nicolas
who?
Cage.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Owen
I
Wilson's
feel-
brother.
I don't know.
You know who I think Nicolas Cage took from that just doesn't make any fucking sense. What's his name? Gary Busey.
Gary Busey.
Gary Busey's.
Gary Busey.
Do you know how he got so crazy?
What does he
A
do?
lot of
Okay,
drugs.
so
a lot of
Yeah.
he
drugs.
was in
Drugs,
No,
yeah.
it wasn't.
No.
He was in Lethal Weapon, and
Uh-huh.
he was that very serious character to where like they were in like a club or whatever, and then he had a lighter and he put his hand over the lighter like I don't give a fuck, and like he was like hard ass dude, like
He was just
he was
drinking.
part of the mob,
Oh, okay.
like scary dude,
Yeah.
and it was intimidation. He was very serious, and then I think he's probably done a few more movies after that, or that might have been the one after, or like the last one he was serious in, because then he was on a motorcycle and he crashed the motorcycle into a brick wall.
So that's why
And
he's
it, like,
crazy.
yeah, like fucked up his brain.
Damn.
Yeah, no, and now he's.
Remember when he used to
he's
talk
him.
to a TV remote on a commercial or something?
Yeah,
like
I remember that. That
that.
shit's so funny. It's
And it
but
worked, and
it's
he was just like,
it's actually like scary on how different he is from that.
nah, he's fine, dude.
No,
No, dude, it's character progression.
Triple
Come on.
H highlights.
Oh, what the fuck? That's not what I want. Get out of here.
Are you looking up?
I looked up Triple H.
Triple H is getting up there in age. Look at him. He doesn't look as like a young buck like he used to.
Oh no, he was a stallion, dude. I remember, when he would come out, he would spit water.
Yes.
I thought that was the most badass
You know
thing.
who else
So
is?
let me look him up when he
What?
was
It's
young.
not a young buck
hair.
anymore.
With hair.
Sylvester Stallone.
Ugh.
That guy's not aging well.
I swear, he got left in the 80s or whatever. I haven't heard of him since. What is he
Expendables?
in?
The Expendables is. he's
That's
been
it.
going
No,
for
that's it though.
Is that it?
That was
I
like-
think he was in Creed. He was in Creed.
He
was
was
in
in Creed.
Creed.
Yeah, there you go.
I-
He was
I
in
still
Creed.
need to see
Michael
it.
B. Jordan.
Jordan,
He's a good
Jordan
actor.
Michael
Yeah.
B.
Okay.
But-
no, that guy. I really want him to be like a super big actor. Like
He should be.
Like
Yeah,
he
he
is
will.
already. He
I
is
think he
pretty
will.
big
He's
already.
building-
But
he's
I want
building.
him to be bigger. He's really good. He's a really good actor. I really like him. Ew, dude, is that him?
Ew, that was a long time ago.
That
like
was old. That was old.
91.
Let me see. Ew, what the? What is that?
What do you mean? That's Triple H.
Oh
Dude.
my
Oh.
god, that's him when his wrestler name was Terra Riser.
Really?
Yeah.
What are some ridiculous wrestling names?
How do
you've
you
heard?
know that?
The Undertaker.
Well, I mean, something like the Tower.
The Undertaker is
Riser.
ridiculous if you think about it. Terrorizer. God, Brock Lesnar. That's just his real name. That's a stupid name. Shawn Michaels. It's not his real name. Sean Hickenbottom. That's his real name.
Really?
Yeah.
I had makes makes sense why he would change it.
Yeah. He was in Playgirl.
Dude,
That's like the Playboy.
Triple H with long hair is disgusting. Well, young Triple H with
That
long hair
one.
is disgusting.
This one.
When he got
That's-
older, look, he looks better.
Like post 2002, before 2005. That's Bobby Roode. But
No, I'm just
That's
going
someone
through
different.
the fucking pictures of Google. Look at this.
I'm glad our
what a
audio
stud.
listeners can see all this. Oh my!
I'll send them to you, Ray. I'll send you all
We're gonna have to
of
put
them.
these on the. Is that Stone Cold Steve Austin?
So intense.
He's intense. If you want Stone Cold Steve Austin to open up a can of whoop ass, give me a hell yeah.
You just sound like every wrestler. Like
What?
There's a little bit of
Okay, stop yelling into the mic.
Randy
sorry.
Savage in there.
Randy Savage. Oh yeah. Who dig it?
He was in Spider-Man.
He was.
That was a great.
That was his best
moment.
role.
Yeah.
Have you heard his album?
That was
I
his-
know you have.
Yeah, of course I have.
What is it called?
Be a Man.
Yeah, it is. Be a man.
It was
Look
made
it
in.
up, kids.
It was made in 2005.
I don't want
Was
to.
it really?
Died in 2011.
He did die in 2011.
Who died in 2000? I wasn't paying
Randy
attention.
Savage.
Oh damn, dude.
I've shown you an older picture of him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it was like right before his death, but it was when he was just an old man. He's intimidating. He's scary as hell.
Built.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just a strong old person. And it's like he
That's
had
the
his
goals,
beard
dude.
and it went all, like almost all the way around like his whole head and it was
Yeah.
just white.
Was
And
he
he-
wearing a cowboy hat?
No, it was I don't know.
That's the Macho Man.
Is
Show
that
him.
him older? Oh no, that's him.
But
Look for one of like the most current picture of him or the most
you.
yeah.
Yeah,
There he
that's
is.
him. That 58.
He looked like a fucking
He was
crazy little
36
kid.
when he was a wrestler. Pretty old.
Yeah, dude, see like
he looked crazy when
at
he was
50
younger.
Yeah. At
It's disgusting.
58, I wouldn't like if I was like say I'm in traffic and someone in
Is that
front of
Ric
me got,
Flair?
got mad at me
Or-
and that was him, I'd be terrified.
Ew.
Yeah, Ric Flair, he would always cut himself during his matches.
Oh,
he was a
the
bleeder like
blading.
hell. It
Yeah.
was fun.
There are some like old wrestlers.
No,
that-
dude, it was
their-
real. What
their
the fuck you talking about?
forehead
That's why
is
it's real.
so
he
fucked
cut
up.
himself. That's how
Yeah.
that's real. I mean, He didn't bleed
Who
because
was
he
it?
got hit
No,
by a chair.
Me and you recently saw
Wrong.
a
So
footage.
he hit a chair and then he cut
who
himself. up
who
there,
did we
that's why.
see that like? Oh, Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie
who
Guerrero.
cut him? Who cut his forehead too much?
Yeah, he hit like a vessel or
Artery.
something.
Yeah,
on
no,
his-
the artery is like
yeah.
right above your left eye or right eye. One of these
Mine's
eyes.
under my nose.
But he cut it and he got like.
And it was just gushing out blood, and he finished the match.
Dude,
That's fucking
how you have to do it.
crazy.
was he
Gotta be
hallucinating after?
Oh yeah, when he got backstage, he collapsed.
Nice.
That makes sense.
He was losing so much blood.
Yeah,
He
he,
finished the match.
What a trooper. You know what I
but
mean?
Yeah, he
stepped
died.
it
all
was
the way through
for
it.
the fans.
He died 2 years later, I think.
No, he's fine.
Heart attack.
No, he was fine.
Should have lost all that blood.
He needed it.
He needed it in his heart. But
I don't
anyway,
know.
Who was your?
my what?
Well, you know what? I'm not gonna ask you yet. Ray, who was your?
Hello.
Who was, out of the wrestlers that you know, who was your favorite?
Gross. Wait,
Hmm.
when did you even watch wrestling?
When I
Probably
was-
06. I'm thinking
Yeah,
you're
when
a
I was
child.
little. Yeah,
So it's like a Rey Mysterio.
I was thinking of him.
Yeah, of course you were.
I don't know.
Who doesn't think about him? Dude?
I might go the simple route. Say John Cena was pretty cool.
That's gross. How could you say John
It's
Cena?
it's like a
You can't even
basic
see
general
I
thing.
hate John Cena.
Do you? Who's
Well, I
your
like
favorite?
him now. I
then?
respect him now, whatever. But
Who's,
like,
Yeah,
he's
who-
in a new movie.
Who's your
Yeah.
It's a
favorite?
comedy. It's not that.
my favorite, I
Yeah.
loved The Undertaker when I first started watching.
Undertaker's
Yeah.
good.
And then I
Kane was probably my favorite when
Kane
I
is
first started watching.
stupid.
When I first started
The
watching, I liked
Boogeyman. Do
Kane.
you remember
I
him?
remember him. He would eat worms and
Ew,
shit.
Yeah,
dude.
that
Ew,
was
dude,
fucking
no one liked
weird.
that guy.
That's real, dude. No, that's real.
That's real.
That's
That shows
solid,
the
dude.
supernatural
That
of
guy.
this world. Yeah.
What was I saying?
I remember Triple
Who
H.
was I gonna?
Who was yours? Who's your favorite?
Probably recently. I don't fucking know.
Recently, God, it's 2018.
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't know. I'm an
It's a
old soul.
bit, dude. It's been a bit.
There's
I'm a-
new wrestler. There's nobody you don't think you know from like maybe Randy Orton's still wrestling.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah,
He should stop.
he should. He's honestly just taking up other people's time. I don't want to see him.
Fuck.
So is there like almost an entirely new wave?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know anything from the new wave.
there's.
I know the trio black dudes, and then those rednecks.
New Day,
Yeah, probably,
the Rednecks, the Wyatts.
probably.
The
Yeah.
And then I remember I went to visit family in California
Mm-hmm.
for Christmas or something,
Yeah.
and my great grandpa still watches wrestling
Yeah.
every day, and I was like, oh, I'll watch it with him because that's when I used to watch it, like with him. So I was like, oh, I'll still watch it with him, and I saw those 6 fight. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Because it's like the 3 dudes are going in, just driving through the forest, and then the Wyatts are just like, oh, we're gonna fuck you up, and then they're like have this huge fight.
Yeah, they fight at the Wyatt compound.
Yeah. See, if you call it a compound, that's sketchy already.
They're rednecks.
Why were they
Two
there
of
in the
them wear
first
sheep
place?
masks. They were gonna fight.
Oh, they were looking for a fight.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
stupid.
Yeah, so it's like, they fucked them up, the Wyatts.
Mhm.
And then as they were leaving, like all the headlights and shit turned on. It's like,
Yeah.
there's more of them.
It
I
was weird.
feel like there's a little underlay of racism in that.
Well, probably. Mr. McMahon
Yeah.
says he said it one time on TV.
Really?
It's like, "What's up, John Cena?" I'm like,
Oh, yeah,
"You
and
seen
then,
it?"
yeah,
And
and
Booker
then,
T's just sitting in the
like,
background.
what the fuck? Yeah.
Sucker!
Yeah.
Okay, I think I figured it out. I don't know if they're my favorite,
Yeah.
but they're the ones that are only coming to mind right now. I would say
Alright.
the Hardy Brothers.
I was gonna say the Hardys.
The Hardy Brothers are probably my favorite.
Hardy Boys.
I
I
really
really
a small
like those
memory
guys.
with them.
Fucking going to the top rope doing the Swanton bomb, my
Yeah.
guy, dude.
They fight
damn.
now. They came back last year, I think,
Did they?
WrestleMania, and they won the titles. Yeah.
Oh shit.
And Jeff Hardy got injured recently.
Wasn't there like a 3-hour match? Or did those naturally happen?
when?
I don't know.
There
Just
was
like
a
recently
gauntlet
or
match recently. It was
anything
2
that's
hours.
just. Why the fuck?
It was,
How could you
No, there's
perform?
7 competitors, and then 2 of them started, and
Oh.
then if you won, you move on. And one guy lasted like an hour and a half, but he ended up losing.
Damn.
But it
Like
must
going
be
through
so
most of
tiring
it.
just to go through
Yeah,
that,
that's what
dude.
I'm thinking. It's like if you have matches that last for like 2 hours, someone who's lasting
long
at least like an
match.
hour and a
It's a long
half.
match.
That's
That was
tough.
the longest match in the history of Raw.
Do they?
It was.
Okay.
Raw.
It wasn't.
Do they rehearse any of that, or they're just like,
Let's
Let's
I'm
just
sure
go with
it's
it.
the good one. They just call it on the spot
yeah?
or whatever. But there's like some things you need to run through. Make sure you get all your points. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
But
the
I mean,
crowd
is there
pops
ever a
for it.
moment of like, okay, get these 2 people in, just do whatever. Let's just see what happens.
They're good.
You know what I mean?
I'm sure you could do that.
And then they're all the end goal is just like make sure so and so.
You need to win.
Yeah.
You have 15 minutes. Put on a good match.
Exactly. It's
I'm
just-
sure. I'm sure that's how they do it. I don't know how they do it,
No, that's exactly how they did.
but I know there
Break
are
a
some
couple of
people.
tables or
Randy
something.
Savage used to run his. He used to like write down whatever his whole match.
Really?
It'd be like lock up, head, whatever, everything.
Hmm.
Yeah. So it just depends on the wrestler.
Yeah.
Mm.
And do you think there's ever been a moment that while you watch, you can see it? It's like, oh no, this is
Like them
like they
calling the
planned
spots?
it. Yeah.
I could. Yeah. John Cena's really bad. I could like hear him like, okay. What does he say? I don't even know what his moves are. He's like shoulder tackle, and then they like push him,
He
and
just
he
said-
runs and bang.
Oh.
I could hear him sometimes.
So what if you were watching two different fights
Uh-huh.
and you can tell which one's improv and which one's planned? Could you? Or does it
No.
all feel like it's just the same?
So only with just John Cena is what you're saying?
John Cena.
Does he
He's the
yell-
only
he
one that
grabs the
you're
mic and tells us
He's
his
like-
move and throws it.
Kick move.
Yeah.
I don't know what his moves are. What are wrestling moves?
Oh,
I'm coming a blank. That's weird.
Tombstone?
Choke slam.
Choke slam. It's-
619?
There you go. I was about to say it's a fucking number.
Yeah.
RKO.
There are
RKO,
some
Swanton bomb.
that
People's
are
elbow.
like really dangerous.
Yeah. We're
Or
just
like
naming
The
finishing
people's
moves.
eyebrow.
In wrestling.
Those a move? Yeah.
No.
That counts.
I mean, technically it
counts.
was. The Rock would just.
I can't do it.
Imagine if someone just fucking. Okay, no, hold on. Has there been a moment of like, that's obviously bullshit? It's just like one tap and then they just like back up
Yeah.
and then fall.
Can I show you a video right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Triple H, like 2 weeks ago, punched Kurt Angle for no reason, and he just barely hit him. I don't think he hit him, but he still sold like nothing. It's
Yeah,
funny.
it's just like
It's almost like it's fake.
It's almost like it's
almost.
fake.
But it's like one of those things where it's like, The Rock does the people's eyebrow and then just someone falls. It's like they
They're already on the
probably
floor when he
they'll-
does the elbow.
yeah they're like
FYI.
try
They're laying
no
down.
the eyebrow.
Oh, he drops an eyebrow on him.
Yeah.
And
No,
they
that's
No,
fall.
I'm
not an
saying-
actual
He's like-
move.
I know, but like, do
He
you
does
think
that and they fall?
someone doing so, like, do you think they would go that far as how ridiculous some
No,
moves
I
would
don't
be?
think they'd go that far.
Sometimes.
Because if you're just doing one little like, just chinning them and then they're like
Just
stunned
little,
up
like-
for like 5 minutes and he like this is the perfect.
Well, they
time
never
for
hit
a
him for
move.
real.
Yeah,
I do.
mean,
I would.
But I mean, it's just that reaction of like, how fucking ridiculous can it get?
Closed fists are like supposedly illegal. Like
Oh, actually, like
the WWE is more of a TV show about a wrestling show.
yeah.
But like in Japan, they take their sports really seriously,
Mhm.
and they're like the closed hand fists are illegal, but you could like slap somebody or like
The
they
fuck?
chop the chest.
You know how
and
mad I would.
everything.
You know how mad I'd be if like you're in wrestling and then someone just slaps you across
Can
the
you
face.
monkey fist?
I don't know. What is
I mean,
that?
it's like this.
And you just
It's like
somebody.
Yeah. It's like
Okay.
it's not. It's like the middle ground of a punch and a slap. Still
Oh.
getting some knuckle in there. but
Yeah.
It's technically.
You know what-
overhand.
Like legitimately dangerous. The UFC.
Yeah.
That's
Nah.
that shit's scary.
I mean, it's
No.
real fighting.
Yeah, it's
somebody
actual
trying to
fighting.
knock you the fuck out.
You know how many times I've seen people break bones in that?
Yeah, it
like,
gets messy.
Oh, where they're
Throwing
leg just like
kicks?
slaps around.
yeah,
the
they're
other
throwing
person's
kicks
leg.
and then one of the shins have to give out, and it
Ooh.
just fucking wraps around the other dude's leg.
Yeah.
Like slow motion, it looks horrible. And then that's
Yeah.
the leg that they use for support when they come back from the kick, so they're standing on a broken leg. Like, that's brutal, and it shows
I think-
everything.
I think it's manly as fuck.
It is manly.
It's how we used to
It's-
fight
yeah.
back in the old days. I think
I-
it's how
Especially
we
when
should
the
keep
women
doing
do it.
Have you,
Excuse
there was one fighter that no, it was a guy.
She's from here.
It's
Yeah.
like his name was Cyborg
Now they know where
or
we're
something
at.
like that.
Damn, dude. Ray, edit that
Ooh,
out.
I already
Damn.
did. I already
Edit
did.
that
I
out.
already did. But like, they were fighting, and the guy lunged down at him, and
And he kneed him
yeah, he
in the
jumped up
face?
and kneed him in the face.
Yeah, that's
That was
devastating.
disgusting.
Knees are devastating.
That like you can hear the pop,
Oh,
and like
ugh.
he went to the hospital. He had to get surgery because his face was literally caved in.
yeah.
And you know what the
He was
like?
fine.
Yeah, he lived.
No, well, the guy's alive, but he's had the shittiest experience. Like,
Ugh,
No,
man.
he's fine.
He knew what he signed
no,
up for.
exactly.
Exactly.
But like, the most fucked up part about it too is after he did that kick, he was down immediately because he broke his fucking face.
Yeah.
But the other dude who threw the kick,
Finish the job.
he gets like a
Oh.
Pokemon hat and then
What?
throws a
Oh,
Pokeball,
yeah, I've seen
and then he
that.
does a move. Like, that's a horrible taunt after
his
you
taunt.
fucking
What do you
destroyed
mean,
the guy's
dude?
face.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah, it's
Get the fuck out of here with your
I-
peace
I-
sign.
I've only seen a couple of good fights with heavyweight.
Yeah.
Like there's like because the majority of the time it's just gonna be this big ass dude. Like it's rotund, not even like muscular or anything. They're
Yeah.
just like it's pretty much sumo wrestling.
Mark Hunt.
and then they just hold each other there for hours. So it is pretty much wrestling. I mean sumo wrestling. But I've seen one where it was a really fucking good because it wasn't just this giant ass rotund guy. It was like this guy that had like big ass fucking arms. He had a big ass six pack.
Scary,
His chest
yeah.
was huge, and he was going up at like a decent, like pretty much the same. But the other guy had like this. He had more of a stomach, but you can tell his arms were
Yeah.
fucking huge.
He had a firm gut.
Yeah, he had a firm gut.
Yeah.
And those two were there was like two titans clashing. Like they were actually like throwing punches instead of just grabbing.
Yeah.
Like it was just like and I was like, "Oh my god, that
That's
was
when it's
intense.
fun.
Holy shit."
And Brock Lesnar went from UFC to wrestling, right?
Wrestling to UFC.
Oh, same
back to wrestling. His contract's up, and I think he's probably gonna go back to UFC.
better,
Yeah,
dude. He
oh,
better.
obviously.
He fucking better.
Do you think there was a moment that like he comes back to wrestling? He's like with that UFC in mind. He actually starts fucking people up.
He bloodied some Randy Orton.
He like actually hurt him.
Yeah, he elbowed his head, and they had to. It was It was planned. Everything's
Oh,
planned.
okay.
But
Did he say sorry?
Brock was like, I know how to cut him with my elbow perfectly or something.
That's fucked
and
up.
it's stupid. He should just blade or something.
Yeah.
But he just
He's like, no.
he hit Randy
I'll
Orton.
do
he
it for
just
you,
bloodied
and
up.
just fucking hit him.
Yeah.
That's intense, man.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Ronda Rousey came to wrestling now.
Did
Everybody's
she?
Coming.
You
Everybody's
shouldn't
coming.
do that though. Like I think at that point, you're just
Ronda Rousey
making
should
yourself
just
an
stay
actor.
dead. She should just stop.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Died?
When it comes to the UFC, she's dead. Like, let's be real here. She was just like, I'm gonna get this comeback, knockout,
Yeah.
and then that was it.
Whoa.
Like, I'll fight you a year later, and then she just gets her ass fucking beat
Yeah.
again. And I'm just like,
Yeah, no.
just stay where you're at.
UFC is like too real. It's
Yeah.
scary.
Come to wrestling.
It's not real enough, dude. I want to see people's arms being detached.
I want to see an eyeball fall out.
You probably will.
Hope.
eventually.
Yeah.
There's gonna be one just hard hit to the side.
I want-
just pop out.
I want a show where it's just two people
Yeah.
in armor with a sword and a glaive and a shield, and they just go at it to the death. That's what I want to see.
like an actual death
Be a
match.
good
Yeah,
show.
I want to see an actual.
I can't go on TV. I have seen dudes
Fear
in
factor.
like no.
It's 2018. There's traps. Why
There,
not be
okay,
a
all,
death match?
there's a wrestling ring. There's people all around in like knight armor, and then there's two dudes in armor in the ring, and they have a sword and a fake sword and a shield, and they just fuck each other up, like, and that's it. Like they fight in their armor, and it's like that medieval
Gross.
deal. Who's that? Why is he so wide? Jesus,
fucked up, dude.
He's just so big,
He's
like
a
compared to
monster.
the other ones.
He's quick as hell too.
Is he?
Yeah. Scary.
Yeah, it's
Why
bad.
is he
It's
struggling?
bad that he's big. It's worse when he's fast.
Yeah.
Big and fast. Yeah, that's terrifying. That's a.
You're just
bad-
so big, you're naturally shrugging.
Braun Strowman. He's the next big thing in wrestling.
Who?
Is he?
He's gonna be a mainstream star.
Why? Why do you say that?
Look him up.
I don't want to.
He's
I
a
really
mon-
don't.
He looks funny.
Dude, what about the featherweight ladies?
Oh.
That shit's quality, dude. In the UFC, come on, featherweight with the ladies. Those are the top quality fights.
Dude,
Because
their
after
arms.
one punch, dude, already down, bleeding.
That's true.
I think about it too. Like, there's fights out there that like something like Pacquiao and Mayweather, like one of those huge boxing matches.
Yeah.
Mhm.
People pay hundreds and thousands of dollars, and then what if the match just ends? Like something like that, where it's just one punch
There
thrown.
wasn't it a fight with
Mike Tyson.
Was it Mike Tyson? No, that's not who I'm thinking about.
When he
Fuck,
bit
it was
the
a
ear.
girls' fight.
Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, Ronda Rousey
She was beating. She was on a roll for there. She was beating people like in 14 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Like
was-
imagine people
she was taking
paying
people
a
out fast.
shit ton of money to go see the fight and it ends in 14 seconds.
Her last fight in the UFC was pretty shit.
She
She
lost?
lost. She
Cyborg?
got knocked out so fucking.
There's
fast.
like two ways you can like react to that. It's like if you're really rich and that was nothing for you, you're like, this was the best thing ever. I spent my money well. Or the other end of like, what the fuck? This was a waste. Why did I come here? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I'll pay a good like $20 to watch it on TV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but I ain't
dude,
gonna go to that.
don't even
actual
do
thing.
that. Just wait and people will post it.
That's what I tell my mom every time, but she's like, "No, I want to watch it right away." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Mom, you can watch it like tomorrow on YouTube or something.
Yeah.
People are recording it."
Do you think there's going to be a point where membership and all that stuff becomes obsolete? And it's just
Pretty
going to
much
be
already
like,
is. I'm pretty sure
Obsolete.
someone can find a way to get around anything
yeah.
because of technology, dude. It's
Yeah.
just too advanced for people to keep
You
up.
can't deny
And you
technology.
can't check literally every aspect of your program.
Exactly.
Like Netflix, there's probably like dozens of accounts that are like hacked and they got membership or whatever.
Yeah, they just have like the top tier of like
Yeah.
Netflix. What is it? Like you can pay like $15
I think.
to
Well,
get like
it's because
secure movies and shit.
if you get the main account, that costs money. But if you want like to say you and your mom are in different rooms watching Netflix,
Yeah.
and then someone else from another room goes to watch it, and they're like, "Oh, all the viewer things are up. If
Oh,
you
yeah, I
want,
see what you're
you
saying.
can spend more money, so there's more." So it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
say there's just a bunch of friends, like 8 friends who
Yeah.
all share one account.
I
They're gonna keep adding money so each of you can watch at the same time.
I mean, the $8 account is just fine. Like, it works just fine.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I could probably go into Netflix right now, and will probably watch anything. Like,
yeah,
watch. I'll
and
just
that's the thing too, though,
click that.
is like if you're
I don't even know what.
if you're watching something, or like if you're like, oh, I'm gonna go watch TV,
already started, yeah.
and then 2 people are watching it already, and it comes up like, hey, either you pay money for another viewing thing, or you just go like watch when no one's watching. That's an easier route of just like, okay, I'll watch later. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll just watch later. That's what I do. But it rarely happens when they're both taken up or whatever.
Yeah. Or you can just tell someone to get off.
Get off, dude. I'm trying to watch my show.
I'm trying to watch my anime. You like anime, Gerald?
No,
Okay.
You should.
I like wrestling.
Yeah, that's
My
fair.
thing.
That's fair.
I'm sorry.
That's fair.
It is.
Then
Same
again, I
thing.
watch a lot of everything, except like really hyped shows. I don't watch those.
Like
Walking Dead.
Yeah, like
Game
The
of
Walking
Thrones?
Dead. I hate
haven't
The
seen
Walking
that.
Dead.
I haven't
now.
seen that.
I don't like it anymore.
Breaking Bad.
I heard fucking what's his
Breaking
face
Bad was
died.
good.
The kid
Seen it.
Mm-hmm.
from The Walking Dead. I heard he died.
Fucking rip, dude.
I laughed.
Okay, let me see this stupid ass punch.
Real shit though, he should have died a long time ago.
Yeah, no, he was a child.
Damn.
Look,
Damn.
he's right there with
This
Ronda.
is the-
Ronda Rousey, by the way. He's like whistling. Bang! Oh shit!
How? How does that put someone on the ground?
I'll tell you how. If the script says to fall on the floor, you fall on the floor.
Is he just gonna look dazed? Oh, it's not even gonna show it.
It was only a 6-second video.
You know what he
but-
should have done? He should have thrown his arms up like he got knocked out. Just like
Start shaking.
Oh, like the ones in the UFC?
I have a good one.
yeah,
People
we're just
like
like they're like a zombie and they just. Some of that's scary, dude.
no, it's fine. They sign up for it. They know what they're getting
Yeah,
into. They're
I
gonna
know,
do
but
it.
it's that shit's scary, dude.
And none of it's scripted. It's just going
That's
in there
true.
to beat the shit out of each other.
Getting fucking hit and then your body just does shit while you're out. You know what I mean?
That's why you always go for the knees. You know what I'm saying?
That's even worse because you'll be conscious while you see your knee inverted. It's like, oh no.
You just like when they're swinging at your face, you just like quickly duck down and just start jabbing at their knees, dude.
I've done that. I was fighting my brother and he just literally dropped, got low, and just started swinging at my shins.
Really?
Like, that is a horrible tactic to do
Why is that a horrible tactic?
because it hurts me.
Oh, what? No, for you it's a horrible tactic,
for
but for
you.
them, top quality.
Attacky, it's good.
Or going for the throat. Just
Oh yeah,
give one uppercut
that's
to
happened
the-
too. I remember when we were little, both of us were fighting, and he just like he looks up at me because he knew I was much bigger, just popped me in the throat, and I was like, oh fuck, and then he ran like that was his window.
Yeah, dude. You can kill someone like that.
You can kill someone like anything, dude.
Huh?
Yeah, you punch someone right in the hand, they're dead.
Yeah. What are you watching?
What are you watching? Stop, we're talking. Get
I'm
that.
trying to.
This is a
I'm gonna show you
podcast,
something.
sir. People
Oh.
are trying to listen
This
to
look, he
this.
shakes like a son of a bitch.
I'm sorry. Is this another punch?
No. Can you go and see it?
Ooh.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Look at him shaking.
What the seizure? Wait, hold on. Didn't someone have a heart attack while there was a match? Was that Eddie?
Storyline. That was Eddie.
Yeah. What the fuck?
A year later, he had a heart attack.
Yeah. Ironic.
For real. Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah.
Hey,
dude.
sometimes the storyline's for real.
Just gets too real. People
Whoa,
get
someone actually
people
died?
get married.
Triple H married Stephanie for real.
Pe-
Anything can happen. Oh my god.
People get a heart attack.
What are we at on time, Ray?
On time, I think we're a little over an hour and 4 minutes.
Okay. I think we're gonna be wrapping it up.
Okay, well, you could follow me at Gerald53, Instagram, Snapchat, and that's it. Go ahead.
Ray, cut that out.
Yeah, no, a bit of it.
All right. Well, guys, we're wrapping it up now.
Okay.
Hope you guys all have a.
Did you enjoy this podcast?
I enjoyed speaking with you guys.
Excellent.
Was it a good experience?
Yeah,
Was it what you thought when you were listening to the first episodes?
yeah. Just people talking in a room, pretty much.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Nah,
Yeah.
dude, we're outside.
That's true. We are outside in Vermont.
Throw them off. I
Throw
see.
them off. They won't see where. They don't know where we're at.
It's cold over here in Colorado, dude.
yeah,
it's
in Maine,
fucking
it's gonna
crazy.
snow.
That's fucking great. I didn't even think about that.
I know. Who's that white guy behind you?
It's fucking crazy out here in Canada, dude.
That guy?
He has
That's
a-
the mayor of Tampa, Florida. So.
It's good to finally meet him. The mayor.
Yeah.
Let's
dude.
take like a 15-minute drive to Houston, Texas, right, guys?
Real quick.
Yeah, we're
South. We'll go
after
south
this.
to Houston. South.
This is great. I enjoyed that.
All right, you can find our merch in the description,
Okay.
and that's a lot.
Yeah.
Patreon.
Visit our
Uh,
Patreon,
You can
please.
find us where all podcasts are available: iTunes, Spotify, Patreon.
None of that.
No,
No.
that's all
not yet.
false.
We don't have any of that.
Damn.
Well, guys,
I still need to work on like dealing with Spotify and iTunes.
You need
I'm
a
just being lazy on that
road
part.
to Spotify right now. It starts today,
Okay.
March 2018. No date. It's
Okay.
March 2018.
It's just the general.
Yeah.
no, dude, we're recording this 2016. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah. dude.
Okay. Okay.
Time doesn't make sense here
That
in
year was a blur.
China.
Honestly.
Germany's crazy, my guy. Okay, later, guys.
Later.
There's no time in Antarctica, really.
Bye.
Oh my God, can we end this
Really
podcast?
not?
Well, there probably is.
I was about to say, there's no time.
I mean,
in
you can
Antarctica.
obviously check your watch right now because it's.
If you're standing on the pole, north or south. I don't know which one
It's-
Antarctica's in.
It's all the time. The time
I mean, it
is
makes
all.
sense if you're just spinning and you're in the center though. You're
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah.
Like the four corners.
Mm.
That's not that. Okay.
Four corners of Washington,
Are we ending this?
Seattle.
Are we
I'm
ending
sorry.
this?
Yeah.
Utah.
Can we end this?
Bye.
Later, guys.
Goodbye.
Have a good one.